So, I wanted to make a video today about the 6 do's and don'ts of starting a paid community. This conversation has come up because as I'm talking to more creatives, they're realizing that the Patreon method's not going to work. The selling low ticket items, candles, t-shirts, merchandise, stuff like that, that's not working. That's not actually making money. Um, they're realizing posting on social media and just kind of crossing your fingers and hoping something happens, maybe a brand deal comes, that's not working. And it's okay. There are solutions. And one of the most prosperous solutions is this creative to paid community owner pipeline. A lot of y'all already have communities. You have audiences. Even if the audience is small, you're going to see in this video how you don't need a big audience to have a very profitable paid community. In fact, sometimes the smaller the better, right? So if you're interested in having a paid community, here are 6 do's and don'ts, and some of them might surprise you. So um, we'll jump into it. Before though, I just want to say some of the benefits of having a paid community is one, it doesn't have to be about you. People think paid communities need to revolve around you as the host. The best communities don't revolve around you as a host. It's an income producing asset. So, it's pretty low maintenance. I don't believe in passive income. I think all income involves some activeness on your part, but it's mostly passive, right? So that's really good. Mostly passive is amazing. Um, you can sell your paid community down the line. That's what I did. I started a paid community. It did not revolve around me. I sold it for 3x multiple, right? So you can do that as well. You don't have to run the paid community if you don't want to. You can get people to run it for you. And most importantly, people need community. Most importantly, the value that you can offer, it's needed in the world. There's so many networks of people that aren't created yet. So in some ways, it's your responsibility to be brave enough to start building a network of people who need each other. All right, so I just wanted to throw that out there first. So the first paid community do is you do want to focus on high value members. And high value can mean 2 things. High value does and can mean high net worth, so just rich people, but it can also just mean specialized. What a lot of people get wrong is they just try to throw general people in a room, and that's not going to work. Everyone in there has to have a common goal. They have to be trying to reach the same thing. So, and also keep in mind, all of this stuff I'm telling you, this is based off of data. This is based off of research of over 10,000 paid communities being analyzed, and this is what they found. This is not just my idea or my thoughts. So, for example, if they're specialized in career, if they have a special certification or some kind of qualification, that's going to increase your chances of having a successful paid community. So that's do number 1. Don't offer a free community. A lot of people feel like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a free community. Everyone's going to join. And then from there, I'm going to upsell people within there, or I'm going to, I'll sell stuff to people inside. Free communities have a lower chance of being successful and making any real money because, first of all, you'll get a bunch of people to sign up, but it'll be an empty room. Meaning you may have the signups, but you're not going to have the engagement because people don't value what they're not paying for. So there are some exceptions to this, like maybe if you are, an educational organization, like nonprofit style, but even then, if your goal is to have a paid community, one of the worst things you could do is offer a free community because people are just, you're not going to make as much money. And if the goal is to make money, then you want to stay away from that option. You're more likely, not only is it better for you, but it's better for your audience members to have to pay right away to get in, because they're going to value it more, and they're going to feel like this is actually going to solve my problem. Okay? So after that, it's do serve an eternal market. Do you know what eternal markets are? Eternal markets are the three big markets of health, wealth, or relationships. People are usually trying to invest in these areas. So when I say health, wealth, relationships, I mean people are trying to find ways to better their health, whether through weight loss, through diet, through certain exercise programs. People are willing to spend money to make these improvements in their diet. They could be trying to reverse a disease or something like that. People spend money on that. Wealth, obviously, people spend money to make money. So if your community can show that if you spend this money, there's a clear money in, money out equation, they're more likely to spend that money. And then relationships, people are willing to spend their money on improving their relationships with either their spouses, parenting relationships, work relationships, maybe whatever. People, these are the three like main pain points in people's lives that they end up spending money on. So if you can choose an eternal market, it's going to help you have a higher chance of success with your community. Excuse me. The other do is you want to market towards people who are in transitions. This is probably the most important do. In order for your community to actually make money and be profitable, you can't market towards people who are totally happy with where they are in life. They don't need your community. The people who need your community are people who are going through something, going through like a life phase, going from one phase to the next in their life, and they are looking for support in that transition. So this could be, like I said, new parents, or someone who's going from working full-time to wanting to become a full-time entrepreneur, or someone who wants to start eating plant-based. This transition is going to be what sparks the appetite to pay for your community and actually like have the desire, because it's when we are doing transitions that when we have these new interests, that's when we're most likely to want to invest in it, because we're trying to find other people like us. We're trying to find systems and stuff that are going to support this and work for us. So instead of saying, oh, this is a community for plant-based people, you'll notice a huge difference if you say this is a community for people who are looking to transition into plant-based, you know, women who are looking to transition to plant-based, or seniors who are looking to transition into plant-based and like need support. Do you see how that's different than just saying, oh, this is a plant-based community? Like, okay, you know, people who are already plant-based, they might be fine already. They don't need a community for that. They already know what to do. They know what to eat. You get what I'm saying? So this is a very, very important do. And I talk about this more in the paid community membership that I have. I'm going to put the link below. But basically, like, everyone in this community is going to leave with a profitable paid community idea. You might not know what your idea is yet, but the point is we use all these data points to make a decision, and we don't guess anything. We make sure we have proof of concept before you start pouring money and energy into stuff. So I'm actually doing a more in-depth workshop on this on Tuesday. So if you want to enroll, you can enroll today. I'll even put a coupon code here. And so if you want to make it to that, sign up so you don't miss it. So definitely include the transition. Next, do aim for high member activity. What does that mean? That means that everybody shouldn't be waiting for you to say something. Whatever the community is around, it should be it should be member focused. It should be like members are the ones asking questions, the ones talking to each other. Um, the activity on their part should be high. It shouldn't just all be on you. And that's what I was saying earlier, is that a lot of people feel like, oh, I'm not popular enough to have a paid community. I don't have enough followers. Or a very profitable paid community shouldn't have anything to do with how many followers you have. It has everything to do with what problem does this solve and how is it bringing people together. Because the following and all that stuff, we deal with that again, that's not even related. The point is, if are we solving a problem, and if I put this problem in front of the people who have it, are they going to want to sign up? We don't got to worry about how cool you are, right? So again, yeah, it's backwards to think that the community needs to revolve around you. The community needs to revolve around everyone inside of it. Okay? So you want to think less about you and more questions like, how can I make this community less about my advice? What structure and community experience can I create to help members contribute more and teach each other? How can I help members get insights on this community that they wouldn't find online or, on social media? Okay? And then the last do is do use content marketing to grow your paid community. Um, Again, this is all from a study that analyzed 10,000 highest earning paid communities. And all the do's and don'ts I'm telling you are because they followed these guidelines. So, what does it mean, content marketing? It just means having stuff on your social media that promotes your paid community. It doesn't need to be super salesy. You can just talk about the value it offers. You can talk about maybe why you put it together. You could post little videos, post little podcasts, whatever it is. But as long as you're posting, that marketing is going to really help you drive your business. A lot of creatives are just posting to post. They're not promoting anything. It doesn't lead anywhere. There's no sales funnel. There's no money being made. There's no strategy. You could be, if you're going to be creating content anyway, why not create content that's going to help promote your community and get people really excited to be a part of it? They're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to feel more aligned with what you're on social media for. You know what I'm saying? So that's the last do. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'm looking forward to hearing your comments. Like I said, I have a workshop that's going to go into more depth. If you're looking to have and find a profitable community idea and you want support in building your paid community and getting your first few paying members, then definitely check out the link below, and I'll see you in the next video.